over a four to 5 year period with the base of 2011. So we're in that investment mode. We're creating new plants, modernizing our facilities to be all LEED facilities, environmentally friendly around the world. And the exciting thing for me is not just the growth prospects, but today for a business like mine, selling 3,000 products, 500 brands, non-alcoholic beverages, from juices all the way to Coca-Cola. Innovation for us is now coming a lot from these emerging markets. I call it frugal innovation because actually the cost of that innovation is less. And so it's now all coming from the outside of the business. Nothing is being, all the best ideas are outside, not inside.
Interesting.
And those great ideas are coming from the outside. Like our plant bottle, the first beverage bottle made partially from plants, fully recyclable, was developed in India through the sugarcane industry. We use sugarcane molasses instead of fossil fuels for partially to make those bottles. That came from India, just one example. But I just want to finish with one thing. For a business like mine, I don't want anyone to get the impression there's no growth left in Western markets. It's just a lower rate of growth. Because if you just say, well, I'm only going to concentrate on emerging markets, your business model doesn't work. And we are generating growth from every continent, albeit different rates of growth, lower growth versus much higher growth rates in emerging markets. And I believe there's a number of risks to everything I've said. And maybe we can tackle those later.
Absolutely. So you're of Turkish background, born in New York. Carlos Gomez, Lebanese background, born in Brazil. So you have the DNA within the emerging markets. Right. Both Renault and Nissan, very highly exposed to the emerging markets, and you're not done yet. You want to give us a taste of the latest investments, the success in China in terms of the numbers you're turning out? You even have a new car, bringing back an old brand, Datsun, to go into these emerging markets at a lower cost entry point.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we're investing in practically all the bricks. And as you know, one car plant is about $600 to $700 million. So there are major investments. It's about 5,000 people direct. It's about 25,000 people indirect, working in the logistic, in the supplier, et cetera. So these are major investments. China is a primary place to invest because China is already the largest car market in the world. And even though it is the largest car market in the world, when you go to the fundamentals of the growth, it's about how many cars do you have per 1,000 inhabitants. This is a very simple statistics showing you how much more potential you have. In the United States, you have about more than 600 cars per 1,000 inhabitants. Average European ratio is about 500 cars per